All right, it really looks like Alex Jones is continuing to run his counterintelligence program. But before we get to that, I want to show you another element of what's going on with Alex Jones because he just cannot let the Owen Schroyer departure go. Check this out. Owen Schroyer tweeted out yesterday, "I'm 99% certain this is an exit wound. This camera, which was the first taken down and footage we haven't seen, is probably the most important video evidence that we know of." This guy says, "Owen, I love you and think you're great, but have you ever been hunting and seen an actual exit wound?" Genuinely asking, not trying to be condescending. To which Owen responds, "Yes, I'm no expert. These conclusions are based off of other real experts in ballistics, shooting weapons, etc. I will be interviewing multiple experts today and later this week." And Alex Jones has to add his voice into the mix by saying, "No, you are not. You are an expert at smoking weed." Unless it's all a show, this man is clearly deeply bothered by Owen Schroyer leaving InfoWars. And before I show you this clip from Alex Jones, if it's true that voting doesn't change the underlying power structure of how this country's actually run, and if it's true that voting is the demoralization ritual by which people humiliate themselves by voting for known psychopaths, as they wittingly or unwittingly approve of all the evil that will be done in their name and with their vote, then keep that in mind as we listen to what Alex Jones says right here.
So you can look at anomalies and things, and who knows? They could have piggybacked some corporation, some group, some government. It could be Israel. I mean, you want to get conspiratorial? I'm not going to even go there because I don't think that's what happened, and it's unfair to introduce it. The obvious thing, if you want to look at Machiavellian stuff, well, it's completely obvious. People can't see it. No one's even said it. I just don't know what to say anymore. It's not Israel. But
it's not Israel. Rest assured, the Zio shill is telling you it ain't Israel, and you can believe him.
If you wanted to understand this, who would want to pave the way for them to be president in the future if Charlie Kirk was going to run? And I'm not saying that's what it is, but you guys, if you want to think like this, you actually need to know how to think like it. Now, the Democrats know he had almost $500 million war chest, taking over the colleges, getting all the undecided, even some of the leftists, to vote and get engaged and wake up like dominoes. The brainwashing was falling.
Keep that in mind. The Democrats knew Charlie had a $500 million war chest so that he could deploy on campuses all across the nation so he can get them to vote for the chains of their own oppression. Remember, it's not a two-party system, it's a uniparty system. Two wings of the same bird of prey. And it's constantly circling around looking for more victims, trying to recruit more voters who are going to call for the chains of their own oppression. More voters, especially more young voters, means more power for the banking elite. But listen to how unintelligent Alex Jones thinks the psychological operators who are running this whole stage show actually are.
But more importantly, he was getting young conservatives to get mobilized and start getting others to vote, not just in the colleges, but in the towns and cities and rural areas, and they were getting energized. And so if you were going to piggyback, it would be the Democrats or one of their groups, a Soros group, because that's how they operate. They don't tend to think second, third, fourth order of what will this do, turning him into a martyr, just like trying to kill Trump.
Yeah, they don't think down the road. They just kind of go out there and willy-nilly and they just do it. They're not professional social engineers. They're not highly skilled psychological operators. They have no idea what the fallout's going to be when they start tugging on those strings and shooting people. The evil connected elite are pretty stupid. They're so stupid, in fact, Alex, that they control everything. They control the time and labor of everybody. They have unlimited resources to hire the best people to conduct a specialized job so they can push a specific, dangerous, anti-freedom, pro-slavery agenda. Alex Jones wants you to believe that the people who are actually moving the pieces on the chessboard are low IQ, non-forward thinking individuals. But wait, he's not done.
Which is clearly the deep state. They just do it. So if there is a second shooter, and there's a little bit of evidence to that, maybe a shot from the back, a flash, looks like a bullet may hit him in the back, we got to get the autopsy. If it's there, I mean, who knows? Could it be Israel? He was really starting to get in a fight with them. Sure, Israel does stuff like that. Could it be some political rival in the Republican Party wanting to?
Sure, it could be, although I just said it absolutely isn't.
By the way, okay, no evidence of that, but you want to think like that, if there's a motive, if somebody benefits, well, they're just guilty. No, that's not how it works. No, it's the Democrats pushing all the violence. I mean, I don't have enough hours in the day. In fact, I've just basically stopped. But then I feel bad because I don't know what they're saying. And then an hour goes.
It's the Democrats. So here's Alex Jones pushing the left versus right lie, the political agenda that continues to solidify everybody in their own deceit, control them by their own emotions, manipulate them through their own fears. And here's Alex Jones feeding into that very agenda. But he's not done yet.
I've watched like 25 clips, and I'm sitting with the crew. They're like, boss, you sent us 200 clips today. Are you going to play them? And I tell the crew to bitch at me when they want to. They rarely do it. They're like, really, 150 clips, another 100 later? You're not playing them, boss? I tell them they have concern. I mean, it is a little gratuitous. So I just fill the show with them saying, kill his family, kill Alex Jones, kill Steve Bannon, kill Trump's family, kill Trump, kill. They go on national TV and say, yeah, Republicans should be scared to go out in the public. Destiny's on TV doing a tour. I'll jack off to, is what he said, to, I'll masturbate to big Republicans being murdered like Devin Nunes. And they're just all out there giggling and laughing, and it's funny, trying to encourage others to kill. We have them saying, kill Charlie Kirk. We have all the local groups saying we're going to kill him tomorrow. They got leftists doing diversions so he can escape, who've been charged with obstruction of justice. You've got all the neighbors saying, yeah, him and his boyfriend were out there all the time kissing and holding hands. You got him telling his conservative Mormon family he was mad at Kirk and thought he was a fascist. You got the left celebrating it, calling for his death, celebrating it.
So here you have Alex Jones not only playing into the craziness and the vile and the murderous and the monstrous actions of those who claim to be on the left, but he's also promoting the FBI lie. Can this guy tell the truth about or provide any proper analysis about anything?
Running around all over the place like chickens with their heads cut off. I only got threatened by one person in D.C. when I was there 2 days, walking around everywhere. I got nothing but the most love ever of any city. It was insane. Mainly by Hispanics, Asians, and blacks. It was just being mobbed. You saw it on live streams. It was insane. Young women, men, it was insane. And so the National Guard loved us, everybody. Every National Guard we walked by. Oh, I've been listening 10 years. Oh, my parents love you. Oh, my male, female National Guard. That one trans person celebrated Kirk's death and said, yeah, something like you're next or something, and had a bottle in their hand going like this, thinking about it. Driving around me at 20 miles an hour, one of those mono wheel things. Those are dangerous as hell. But had a skull mask going, it was moving so fast. I was like, is that a skull face? And I couldn't figure it because I saw it moving, but it was the lips under it. And I go, that would look like a gremlin. And later we blow up the video, and indeed it was like dressed like a gremlin creature. And so I'm a public figure. I know when I go out who I get threats by. Who gives me go to hell looks and then leaves a restaurant in about a minute. That happened 2 weeks ago to Jersey Mike's. 2 young trans. They don't look like women. It's this like vampire, sunken eye, pentagrams, they're wearing. I mean, you're like, oop. They're like, eh.
It is kind of like that. Why do so many look like that? I mean, they look exactly like you would think they would look.
So I guess if you're not Alex Jones, or if you don't get out much, let me tell you, it's a serious situation. That's a real screenshot off an iPhone. If you blow it up, look at it's got like a half skull mask. I mean, this is just bizarre. And I heard like, oh, you care that man died. I love it. You die now. Just like the one up in Minnesota 3 weeks ago with the guns going, my precious, oh, my precious, kill children, Satan. I mean, go watch the video, 40 minutes of it. That's just one of them. So I hear like, and he's like, and camera guy's like, hey, he's threatening us. He's like, I'll use him sad he died. I can't love you too. I mean, look at the eyes. Can you make that up? That's not a horror movie, folks. That's real. So, that's what they look like. It's their final form. I don't know. They might sprout demon wings and fly off. I don't know. I just know this stuff's going on all over the place. Now, will different groups hide behind these people when they follow them in Discords or online and openly, publicly, when they're going to go attack? And can you piggyback on it? 100%. Somebody piggybacked on Crooks. There were 2 shooters. That's been definitively proven. The ballistics, the audio, the experts, the sound, the bullet from another angle going through the clothing and bags. You can see it, blah, 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 and then hitting a person. Everybody knew. I mean, this was people. There were the crowd saying, "Die, Charlie Kirk! Die, die, die!" They produced a song in the town a month before. Charlie Kirk dead at 31. So can somebody piggyback on an open celebration that they were going to kill him in a public sacrifice? Yeah. And if I see evidence of that, which we've seen a little of, I'm not sure about this behind the shot from the stairway, but it looks like a flash coinciding with the, everything. I mean, it looks like you can see a projectile. So, and they dismantled the scene very, very quickly and cleaned it all up. Why the police didn't order it to, stay there, because you had the diversion, 2 people doing a diversion to get arrested, saying they were the shooter, so the shooter could escape. You had the leftists pointing up the building going, yay, yay, good job, you killed him, celebrating. I mean, yeah. You've got an open conspiracy to kill him there, and if the FBI doesn't arrest the people for aiding and abetting and for prior knowledge and failure to report, which makes them accomplices, then we know there's a cover-up. So if I don't start seeing indictments of the people saying he'll be dead tomorrow and the next day, see, I told you, I told you, I'm not playing around.
So you don't see a cover-up right now, Alex? You don't see all the inconsistencies coming out of the FBI? You don't see the stories not matching up? You don't question the text messages that supposedly came out that looks like it was written by the FBI, assisted by AI?
If I don't see their asses raided, and maybe it already happened because they're a little bit quieter in this FBI. If I don't see it in a couple days, if I don't see indictments by next week, if I don't see some arrests, I'm going to go crazy. But right now, the jury is out on that, as they say.
So Alex Jones, once again, seemingly participating in the psychological operation, promoting the left versus right paradigm lie, which all keeps us in the hamster wheel of destruction, and people still go to this guy for truth. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you want, like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, whatever you want to do. I'll see you in the next one.